Hello guys, welcome back to the second part of our sofa modeling series, and now let's get started. Now the first thing that we're going to do is click on these two seats that we created in the last video and right click into our layer and add selected objects so that we will not select them after we reference them. So let's go ahead and start off with easy things like the wooden plank down here. It is a very simple cube, so let's go ahead and create that. Go into our top view and create a cube, R to scale, and scale it proportionately on the X right there, and scale it down significantly, something like that. Go into your front view and a little bit more and pull this up a bit, something like that. And now let's go ahead and add some Edgeloop as we did in the previous video, but now this is going to be a little tight since it is not something like this cushiony mattress but rather a very hard surface. So let's go ahead and isolate it and let's add some Edgeloop. Mesh tool, insert Edgeloop tool, and let's go into our setting, reset it. Very good to go. Clear this up, add this here, right here, and hit 3. Okay, right here as well. Why am I keeping adding 2? And right here, right here. Oh my god, what is happening with my mouse? Right here, and right here. I think we're good to go now. Let's hit 3. Yeah, I think these look pretty good. Okay, now let's go ahead and rename it. Let's say something like bottom underscore wood clear. Let's center pivot, clear the history, freeze transformation, clear the history. Now let's go ahead and modify convert smooth mesh preview to polygons. Now there we go. Clear the history again, staying clean and organized. I haven't saved it, guys. Hit Control S to save it, and let's go into our go back a bit and into our scenes folder. Let's call it model, and that's it. Save as. Continue. Okay, now let's see how it fits in with the rest. Cool. Now the yet another easy part is this guy right here, these stands, which is going to be fairly easy. So yeah, let's go ahead and create these. This is protruding out, so I think should I create this first or this first? Let's go ahead and create this first, okay, so we can see where to put it. So let's create these side hand resting things. So yeah, let's go into our front view, size this up a bit, and I want to see it. Oh, I can't see it. Okay, from this as well we can do it. Now we can create it in many ways, but I'm going to create a cube and place it somewhere right here. R to scale it like that, W to move up, something like this, and it's a little bit short on the Z, so I'm gonna pull this up quite a bit and pull this back. Right now it does not make any sense because we haven't added any geometry yet. Scale it a bit more, and I'm looking at that. Okay, not that much. Okay, it's not that important to precisely put it in that exact position, but still I'm trying to be as exact as possible. So we can use a lattice, but first let's go ahead and add some geometry. So along our depth, let's add few. Along our height, not probably right now. Along our depth, adding a few, and along our height, quite a few, and along our width, let's add one. And now what we are going to do is we are going to shape it a bit. We can use a lattice. Let's go ahead and use a lattice. So going to our animation menu set and going to deform and create a lattice. Create. Right click. So right click, going to lattice point. And now let's go ahead and bring this out a bit. This one as well. Did we miss anything? Oh, control, and you should be very wary in what we're clicking. Okay, so we can also rotate it a bit. Oops, I rotated a bit, and pull this towards the -G, and this guy is getting thinner and thinner as it goes down, so let's add that. Oh, it's not getting here quite, so don't worry, we're going to fix it. Okay, now we have to be very careful. Oh, exactly, this is quite straight. I think we only need the left hand side to come out. Shift and select these. Oops. W to move, control and select. Okay, move them inward a bit, and this guy as well, inward a bit. So now we get a smooth curve right there, and let's go ahead and rotate it a bit by hitting E, W. Let's see how it looks. Okay, lattice. Oops. Okay, okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and delete the history, and well, we get pretty nice structure there. Oops. Oh my god, I'm hitting 3 and it got deleted. What's happening? Oh my god, what is that? Delete the history. 4 and 5. I don't know why it's object mode. Did I delete the object itself? Oh my god, this is the lattice. Our object, we deleted our object. That is not what we want. Let's undo it a bit. Let's go into our windows and outliner. Let's see. Polycube 1. There is no cube, guys. Where did it go? Oh, come on. Let's undo this. Oh, we missed it. Did we miss our cube? Oh, we deleted it. How do I now get it back? Okay. I'm going to delete this now. Okay. We got it. But now the lattice is gone. We have to do it again. Now when I hit 3, it goes. I don't know what's happening here. Anyways, let's go ahead and quickly create the lattice deform. I'm sorry guys, I'm gonna have to cut the video. So yeah, lattice, and let's go into our lattice point. Still we get the point. Move this direction, and this one, rotate it a bit, definitely to move, and let's get it slightly inward. Also these vertices or lattice points, this one is Z. Okay, move them inward a bit. Perfect. Hit 4. Yeah, not too much. Let's go into our object mode and click on our object, and let's delete the history. There we go. Oh, phew, that was pretty scary. I'm sorry guys, but still, that's not a big deal. We can go ahead and rename it. We're gonna call it sofa underscore handrest underscore. This is going to be right for the sofa. Okay, so now let's go ahead and hit 3. Looks pretty good, but there is something I want to add. So we see a sort of like extrusion in here, so let's add something like that. Hit down tab and click and hold, Control E to extrude, offset it in a little bit, not too much. Now let's go into face mode and click on this, not that one. Let's go ahead and click the outer edge loop, and you probably guessed it what I'm gonna do. Hit 4. Oh no, I hit shift, didn't I? I did not. Okay, we are going to have to do it anyway guys. There has been a lot of challenges while making the video, but that is the real fun, right? Facing challenges. Control E to extrude and pull them out a bit, and G to extrude a little bit. Okay, now let's hit 3, Q, looks way better. Okay, so let's add an edge loop here. So tighten it up a little bit. It looks pretty soft now. I think it looks way better. Okay, so it looks good. Now let's go ahead and Control D to duplicate, E to rotate, hit down J or R to scale, and scale it in -1 on the X. Hit down W and move this guy right here. Let's go into our top view for precision. Okay, looks good. Okay, this part is going to be filled by the back resting point, so don't worry about it for now. Now let's rename it sofa handrest left and hit enter, and also add these two objects inside of this layer so we cannot touch it. Now let's go ahead and save it. Okay, it's always a good idea. Now we can create these stands. Very easy. Go into our front view and I don't want to see the image plane, so camera, so image plane, so we are hiding them here. Okay, now let's create these stands. Front view. Well, these are I see a lot of gaps in here, which I don't really like, so let's do something about it if we can without messing up the geometry. Let's see if adding an edge loop helps. It helps a little bit. Yeah, it does help. Hit down 1. Something better than nothing. Yeah, it does. Okay, so reference them. Oh, add this one as well. Add selected objects. Okay, now let's create our mighty stands. Okay, and now scale them a bit. Let's see how it looks like here, all the way here. We don't have to be exactly the same. We want to be free, not rigid, so it's not a big deal. Right here, I might have to change this a little bit. We are going to scale it in and out and change the location after we've completed the model, so let's not quite stick to the position for now. Let's go ahead and see it from the top view. R to scale it, so scale it all the way, move it backwards, and from the side. Perfect. From the front. Okay, now let's add some edge loops. We need some edge loops along the height, so adding some. This should be enough, so let's see. Okay, go into our vertex mode, and oops, hit down B for turning off the box select, soft select, not box select. It looks something like this. Okay, not that steep, so let's tweak it a little bit. Okay, hit down F, so let's hit 3. Pretty bad. Adding some edge loop would fix the whole issue. control and left clicking right here as well, right here as well, and here, here. You've done 3. Looks awesome. Okay, 3 edges in every corner. Oops. Object mode. That looks good. Hit 1. Let's see. I find it pretty sharp in here, so let's go into our edge mode. Pull this back a little bit. I don't want it to be too sharp, but still it's your preference. Okay, so now what I realize is we might have, yeah, we haven't converted it to the actual smooth. So let's go ahead and modify, convert smooth mesh preview to polygon. Sorry, hit 3, modify, convert smooth mesh preview to polygon. This one, hit G to repeat the last command, G to repeat the last command, and let's rename it. Let's call it sofa underscore stand underscore right. And now let's go ahead and Control D to duplicate and scale it minus. Okay, and on the X plus should get us exactly in the right direction. Okay, now let's go ahead and shift select them and center pivot, clear the history and freeze transformation. Let's save it. We are pretty much halfway through, guys. Congratulations. Add them to our layer, add selected objects, and well, let's see how long have we been in the video. Pretty long. Okay, so now let's go ahead and I'll pause the video, and in the next video we'll go ahead and create these pillows, and hopefully we will be able to complete it in the next. Thank you for watching the video. If you are enjoying the video, please don't forget to leave the like button down below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, guys.